Hi everybody, you are listening to 31 Days of Horror, a series of blogs and podcasts where every day for 31 days from October the 1st till October the 31st, you will be taken on a ride through 31 film experiences unlike the typical list of movies that you come to expect from the Halloween season. 31 Days of Horror is officially sponsored by Infernal Imagery. Visit infernalimagery.com throughout October 2018 and receive 20% off your purchases by using the offer code 31days. Today's tea of the day is...
Witch Taint. Goats from Hell.
That's offer code 31days for 20% off at infernalimagery.com. It is the 27th of October 2018, and I'm happy to say that this is Tourist Trap, because this is one of those 1980s little-known LA-made B-movies.
Yeah.
That I didn't know about until...
79, wasn't it?
Was it 79? It was 79!
Yeah, 79.
Do you know what? Hi, welcome back to 31 Days of Horror, where the facts are coming in thick and thin.
Thick and thin.
Yeah. So, welcome back. This is,
I like
course,
mannequins.
Yeah.
I like mannequins.
That's a good way of starting this.
Yeah.
Mannequins in a movie. Yeah, I mean,
Creepy.
when I think of mannequins in a movie, I think of Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
The original black and white, and also the Terry Farrell.
Orange. Yeah.
Terry Farrell in the remake of the mannequin, Turn Me Into a Mannequin in a Shopping Mall story of the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Where she's walking and her legs have turned into a mannequin. Mannequins are great until you actually make a sequel called Mannequins 2, Mannequins on the Run, whatever it is, and it's just horrible. But this is a B-movie about a man who lives in a house in the middle of nowhere, a big kind of resort in a way and I think it seems to be the thing that, you know, when a resort becomes a failure, that the people who own it can't give it up, don't want to turn it into anything else, and start to do creepy things with it.
Yeah. It's
That
a
ends
museum, isn't it?
It's a museum of mannequins, really, from an old time, from bygone periods, and they've just kind of changed them a little bit, and they've become a little bit okay. So what is the deal? Are these mannequins possessed?
Yeah.
Are they engineered? Are they because they come to life and they kill?
Yeah.
And that's the fun part.
It is.
That's what we're talking about here.
Is it explained? Or is it just
so much to the point where it's the guy who runs the resort who is basically just trapping these people and turning them into mannequins, basically, bit by bit. And they seem to be, they seem to be kind of like, it's more elementals. It's more like there are elementals who are kind of poltergeists. Things fly around, things move. I think it's
mannequins
him.
kill people to turn into another mannequin, like a host.
So I reckon he could be it could be telekinesis, could be coming from him. It's not really clear cut.
But that's not what the film's about. The film's just about the
fun of it, the death of all these
murders.
Kids, teenagers. You know, just they have a broken tire. They go and try and fix the tire, and they end up in trouble. You know, it's the old story. It's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, really, in a more of a hospital environment, really.
Yeah, it's a fun film,
but it's different. It's not one
it is,
that I've ever seen before. It has a different feel to it. The guy who's in it, Connors, Chuck Connors, yeah, who is the
Chuck
caretaker,
Connors
the manager.
and Jocelyn Jones and John Von Ness.
Yeah.
And Robin Sherwood. I'm reading off a
The
list.
cast list. Who was the gaffer?
Do you want to know who the gaffer was?
Yeah, I really want to know.
It was Engelbert Humperdinck.
Good for him. It's about
Yeah.
time he got some decent regular work. Yeah.
So, you know, sort of flogging a dead horse.
Yeah.
Go out and do some proper, honest work.
Yeah. So, yeah, this film has a real flavor to it. I think it's a fun thing to watch.
Yeah.
And we're getting to the end of our list now. I mean, come on, we've only got like 4 days left.
I know, I'm feeling a little bit sad. I want us to keep on going.
I know. Well,
Just to review a film every single day.
every single day, just
the
come down
rest
for
of
10
our
minutes for
lives.
the rest of our lives. Isn't that what Mark Kermode does?
Probably.
He watches them all on Monday,
Yeah.
and then
Forms an opinion and talks about them on Friday.
yeah, and Simon Mayo just smiles.
Yeah, just smiles and tries to be mean to him.
Yeah, it's funny. So yeah,
We should say classic. Would you put it in the classic?
it's kind of like it wants to be. I mean, if Halloween didn't exist, as in the film, not the holiday, if this was it, then it would be worthy of being a classic. But I think this has got buried. It just got buried because it was never really promoted like all those other ones, and it came out just at the time where these films were starting to become.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, it becomes like a myriad of.
And when everyone was doing slasher, you know, The Shape, you know, just one evil thing trying to kill those people.
Yeah.
And then to come up with the idea of these mannequins and, you know, it's different. It should have really caught on more, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's getting more of a cult following now.
I think you put the nail on the head a while ago when we talked about films like Carnival of Souls. This film could probably do with being remade.
Yeah.
But in the right hands.
Yeah.
You know,
There was a film with Paris Hilton in it, wasn't it? House of Wax.
Yeah.
Which was sort of a stolen idea, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
But was
So
House of Wax, was that a remake of another film called House of Wax?
it sounds like something that Vincent Price was in,
Yeah.
or one of the Bela Lugosi type of film. So I think it definitely was. So this may have been taken from another source. I think Twilight Zone is the closest source for this one.
Right. But I think, yeah, definitely
Yeah.
it'd be good to be remade.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not by Michael Bay.
No, because Michael Bay, as we all know,
Yeah.
would have
Will Smith
Will Smith
and Martin Lawrence.
and that guy who was in that boy band.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his brother,
And his
Donnie.
brother.
Yeah, but in fact, the cast of New Kids on the Block
Yeah.
can be all the guys.
Okay.
And Will Smith will be the bad. You know, he'll play the bad guy in the resort, the manager.
But all the mannequins won't be grotesque mannequins. They'll all be naked women.
They'll be Will Smith's wife and son.
No, just naked white women.
Oh, naked white women.
Yeah, which the
Oh,
camera just
right.
goes into and gets very close to.
Or inside of.
Inside of, yeah. At one point, you actually go inside the mannequin to see how it
Yeah.
ticks.
See how it all takes, but it'll be like there'll be like airplanes flying
Yeah.
overhead
Yeah.
inside the body. Yeah. Really crazy angles, and yeah, it'll look like the contents of the local two Tandoors.
Yeah, there'll be a car chase inside the mannequin.
inside the mannequin.
That'll be the ending.
I love it. So Tourist Trap, it's not a classic, but it's definitely something that's on the fringe of being alternative and worth watching. So,
definitely.
and it doesn't make us angry like films like
Hide and Seek.
Hide and Seek, The Burbs, and probably that other one, High Spirits, that we all just.
Well, at least I tapped into it. You know,
Yeah.
I thought I'd never had for a long, long time.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for joining us again. Time for a word from our sponsor, who likes to make T-shirts,
Yay.
and they're good friends.
Yeah.
31 Days of Horror is officially sponsored by Infernal Imagery. Visit infernalimagery.com throughout October 2018 and receive 20% off your purchases by using the offer code 31days. Today's tea of the day is
Witch taint. Goats from hell.
That's offer code 31days for 20% off at infernalimagery.com.